I'm about to tell you a very interesting story, but this time I'm not going to be telling you this person said this person did that. I have two very handsome gentlemen. One of them is wearing a footwear that is my favorite color, so I'm very excited about that. We're going to know them, let them tell us their story and why they are even seated in front of me looking all so handsome and lovely. Welcome to OnePlay Africa. How are you?
Okay, we're good.
Oh, I raised the bar here with my voice, and then the gentleman that's supposed to give me energy, I'm like, oh, okay, how are you?
Yeah, we're good.
We're good. Yeah. Okay, so then before the show, I asked of your name because I didn't want to be wrong. Okay. You are Gustavo and he is Wulaam.
Yeah, Wulaam.
Yeah, I got it right. Yeah. Okay, so let me get to know you. You are in US.
Yes.
Before that, were you born there or you were born here in Ghana and you moved there? What's the story?
We were born here.
Where?
That's in Tema.
Okay.
29.
Oh,
that's
nice.
where we grew up, but we moved around a lot. And that's my older brother actually. Yeah. And I'm the youngest.
Yeah. Do you get that thing that says that you look like the older?
Yes.
Yeah, always, all the time.
Okay. Yeah. Then I want to hear from the big brother. How was growing up like in Tema?
It was fun.
Before he came into the picture?
Yeah.
Before he was born, you're not twins, right?
No, we're not
so
twins.
So before he was born,
the age difference is just like slightly over a year. So it's like I was a
baby. Okay, then let's talk about growing up, both of you then.
Yeah.
How was it like in Tema?
It was great, you know, like you said, we moved around a lot. So we started our journey on Earth in Tema Community 9. We moved to Bethlehem, then to Gulf City. And then our mom moved to the States. And so when she moved, we moved to live with our grandmother at Community 7. So most of our teenage years, you know, we grew up in Community 7 in Tema. And then we moved to the States in 2012.
And how was your teen age like in Ghana? Were you that kind of boy that you were school, book long, or that kind of brother that is always protecting the younger brother because people want to bully him? How was the relationship then like?
He was the
book smart guy. He was the what?
The book smart guy.
Oh wow!
Yeah, and I was more of like I'm not trying to say I wasn't book smart. I was like in the middle, but I was more like a free guy. Like I was usually like hanging out with the guys in Community 7 because I didn't really see myself like, oh yeah, my mom is in America type shit. I was just like a very calm. I had a lot of friends in the area, and I went to Crater in Community.
Okay. Oh yeah.
Community 4.
Okay.
Yeah.
So were you like the cool, you know, when children, their parents are in Abuja, they have some swag that you can't explain words. Were you that kind of, or you didn't really care? You were also like the street hustling boys with the guys?
Yeah, definitely. You know, for me, I excelled in school, but at the same time, you know, I played soccer a lot. So I was with the local guys, you know, playing barefooted, playing watching the all of that. You know, we're typical Ghanaian Tema boys.
What was your favorite childhood game? Aligoto or what? Which one did you used to play?
Pit and Gear. We played Pit and Gear, we played Aligoto, but I mean, I was more of like the football guy, you know. So I played football a lot, you know.
Did you used to have to protect him from bullies as a big brother?
Not really. We didn't really encounter bullying, you know. But I mean, you know, we always got our back since we were young. So if he was in trouble or anything, I always, you know, tried to do my best to get him out. Or likewise, you know. So because we're not far apart in age, and so we're always together. You know, even when we went overseas, went to the same school, same high school, same college. You know, we live in the same house. You know, we're always very, very close.
I know brothers who have that kind of slight age difference tend to fight a lot. Do you have that too?
I mean, you know, you can't really avoid arguments, and sometimes they escalate. Yeah. But I feel like the best part about it is knowing how to handle it when it escalates, and that's something that we've worked on throughout the years. Because we can't tell you that we don't have arguments. Arguments always happen, you know, even with your parents. But like we found a solution to make sure that it doesn't get in between our work, within our relationship. Like we don't let arguments last for more than like 20 minutes. Like if we argue, the next 10 minutes we just talk it out, and it's something that we've been doing. So like it always gets better. Yeah,
that's facts.
I know you can be born by the same mother and father, but to have the same dreams and be doing the same thing, it rarely happens. Rarely.
That's true.
What's the story with you two?
So we went to the same high school. You know, we had different passions. Obviously, I was playing soccer. You know, I actually thought I was going to be a professional soccer player at some point in my life, but life happened. But I went to college. I went to Lehigh University, and then he came. You know, at some point we started organizing events. You know, we used to wear shoes with whatever outfits we were wearing, like actual dress shoes. So we used to call ourselves the Shoe Gang. And the Shoe Gang turned into a business. You know, we have a company, we're entrepreneurs, and so that's where it started. We're throwing events on campus, house parties. You know, we organized some events for the school. I was dancing, he was shooting my videos, and so we started getting more into the creative aspect of things. You know, we started throwing parties at clubs, and after school, you know, he brought the idea that we should start like a music studio. And so we started a music studio. We named it the Shoe Gang Creative Studios. And the Shoe Gang stood for Savvy Crew Here to Enlighten You. Oh. It's when you look at the name, the spelling is very weird.
Yeah,
S-C-H-E-U. They all stand for something, all the letters stand for something, you know. And so after we started the music studio, we had a productions lounge where creative directors started shooting music videos for artists and renting our studios too, you know. And during the pandemic, we just started doing music because we realized that we had the passion for it and we had the talent for it. And then so we've always been together, you know.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Why did you pick the penchant for doing videos? Because then, or did you study that in school, or was something you picked up
like
in the
my mom went to NAFTI.
Oh,
and
nice.
She's like into videography, photography. So it was something that anytime that like we'll dress up for Sunday, she'd be like, "Oh, come and take me a picture." And I didn't really like doing it back then, so I'll always be like, "Oh," but I'll end up taking it. And as time went on, I just adapted to it. I had like an eye for videography, and also I had to shoot his videos for him, his dance videos. So that kind of helped me get better with videography. So most of our videos on our YouTube page, I shot them and he edits. Yeah. So like the work is shared amongst
What don't people do?
I mean, you know, we try to be savvy. That's what our company stands for. Okay. You know? And so it's anything that we realize we're good at, we don't look back. You know, we don't just be like, "Oh, it's a hobby thing." You know, creativity is broad, and so it has different elements. You know, so the better you are at stuff, the more resourceful you are to people and even to your own ambitions and dreams. You know, if we make music right now and want to shoot a video and we have an eye for the video that we want to shoot, we don't have to wait. You know, we don't have to go consult any director or anything because we have cultivated all those skills. You know, so we just feel like, you know, we're just living our truth and just delving in whatever we feel we're good at.
Okay. I will take a quick break and then we'll come and talk about the music proper, because I know you have some songs out and there are certain things I've seen and I really, really want to know why. Okay. Please, let's take a quick break. You don't go anywhere. Okay, so I'm hanging out with Gustavo and Wulaam. I got it right. Yeah. Yes. Okay, so you've spoken about your childhood in Ghana, your college life, and then how you picked up all the creative part of you. Mm-hmm. Let's talk about music. Mm-hmm. I know there's a bit of marketing part of you too. Yeah. Why did you not talk about it? Why you done with the marketing bit of your lives?
Oh no.
You're still doing marketing?
Yeah, we're still
what were you marketing mostly? Is it the things you were doing, or it was for other people too?
It was for other people, so it was more of like rendering marketing services, you know, advertising, you know, helping artists that came to our studio how to, you know, gradually start monetizing, you know, getting subscribers for their YouTube, running Facebook ads, Google ads, you know, stuff like that, you know, and now we implement it into what we're doing with the music as well. You know? Okay, so then I have to ask, are you over the years focused on building your fan base where you are, or have you tried penetrating Ghana music or Ghana industry or Ghana?
I feel like it's necessary to penetrate Ghana music first, you know, even though like our style might be different from the style that's going on here. You never know the reaction they'll get from it, and the fact that we're also based overseas, but like we still have that culture in our music is something that we really want to let the Ghana people know. because it's like you can't try to like get the people out there if you can't come home and get like your own people here. Because out there the competition is really crazy because of the population. Yeah. But here, with collabs and like partnerships and stuff, we hope to get the best out of it.
Yeah, I also feel like, you know, we live there. We've been living there for like 10 years now. You know, so that happens automatically. You know, but when we are there and the people that we really make the music for, which is the Ghanaian people or people in the diaspora, Africa, Jamaica, wherever, because he does dancehall. But if they don't know you, you know, you're not really making an impact, because the music is, especially like Bo, you know, it's a tree song.
I was just about to mention.
Yeah, and so why would we, you know, always want to be targeting there when the people that really understand the song haven't heard of the song, you know? And so we definitely try to do it. We're international guys, and so obviously we target Europe, we target where we're from or where we live, but where we're really from also has to be affected, because we feel like they get the impact of the song the most, you know?
The reason I'm asking about your audience is I know songs that have blown big in Ghana and overseas because of the diaspora, the ladies. They are making it big, the songs big on TikTok. Let me give you an example. Touch It, Kiddy, I don't know if you've heard it. It's so big, but it's because of TikTok ladies and those ladies in the diaspora. How are you using them to your advantage?
So, music is something that we just started, you know. It's not something that we just started and want to just jump in, because we want to learn the back end things of how it's done too, you know. And so TikTok definitely is a portion or a part of social media that we'll target, but we are learning other things and we're trying to approach things gradually, you know. With the major music video we dropped was for Bo, and with that we tried to target our YouTube and our Spotify, you know, where we can monetize, you know. But eventually we will definitely target TikTok. It's been at the back of our minds. It's definitely in the plan, but it's something that's yet to happen. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so the Ghanaian community seeing you as a star that you are, the Ghanaian community where you are.
And yeah, I can say that. I'll say more in like Europe, because when we go to our analytics on Spotify, we get most of our plays in France. So I feel like the African community in France and maybe some of the natives in France are really bumping our music, and even in the Netherlands. And even in New York, we have some good amount of plays, and I'm pretty sure it's from the Ghanaian community.
Okay.
Yeah. I also feel like, you know, because of where we studied in school and the places that we lived, we've not really been in an area where the community is Ghanaian popularized, you know. So we went to Pennsylvania for school. It was not more of the Ghanaian community. It's now that we've started doing that, you know. We performed some months ago at Afrobeats and Brunch, which has a very great Ghanaian community out there, you know. And so it's now that we're also really penetrating that side as well, you know.
The genres that you do, what influenced it?
I would say, you know, we stand by the sugar and creative, you know, savvy. So we're experimenting with music, you know, and so we do all types of genres. It depends on how we feel. There's nothing specific. We are obviously influenced by artists like Vibes Cartel, you know, some high life artists in Ghana, JW Ambule, you know, Kojo Entry, and all these guys, you know, because with time you see it from the music that we are going to drop in the future. You know, we have a mix. It's a blend of dancehall, it's a blend of Afrobeats, high life. It's all those genres, because we don't see ourselves as like artists. We're creatives, so we are really experimenting with the music. Yeah.
The new project, let's talk about it.
Okay. So we definitely have a couple of projects that we've been working on. You know, initially Gustavo and I wanted to drop a project this year, a short mixtape. You know, we changed our minds. We do have that still in the works. We have a project with Bobby Wire, so it's the three of us that are on the whole song. And ever since we came to Ghana, we've been able to cook up some songs with artists, very incredible artists like Kelvin Black, Savaga, you know, Ray Khan, Joey, who's a great producer, you know, King Kiev, you know. So we definitely do have a couple projects out, but
And even Chief Kells.
and Chief Counts as well,
Yeah.
you know. And so we definitely have a couple projects out, and we'll definitely drop one before December.
So aside Spotify, where you're making your money from, where else are you making money from music? Are you playing shows?
We've played a couple shows. We're starting, so to be honest, we've not monetized in any of those shows, you know. We've been to Pianos a couple of times in New York, which is a very popular spot. You know, we've had Afrobeats and brunch. So, but to be honest, it's now that we're actually starting the music. It's not even been 2 years ever since we started doing music. I dropped my first song last year in June, you know, and that's just about the time that we started doing music. So it's now that we're about to get into the groove of things.
Okay, so where can we stream the songs so far, the ones that you have?
All platforms.
Apple Music, Spotify,
Audiomack, YouTube, Deezer, SoundCloud, you know, all digital streaming platforms. We have all our songs on there.
Okay, thank you so much for coming. I feel like I know you now.
Okay.
But your footwear, if you have size 39, bring it, because I'll wear it and make it very popular here.
Definitely.
It's so beautiful.
I'll get you one.
The green is so, oh my God, I just saw this too. Okay, let me just move. Thank you so much for coming, and I enjoyed the conversation. Now I know you.
Thank you
and I know you also know them. So follow them. How can they follow? What's your social media handles?
At Wulaam, so at WULAAM on Instagram, you know.
And mine is Young, YOUNG, then underscore Gustavo.
Okay.
So just the underscore separates the Young and the Gustavo.
Yeah. But together you don't have a group, I mean a platform.
We're not a group. As a platform, we have the Sugar and Creative, which is our company, but we are not a group. We are just individual artists. So we're brothers, you know, so we'll always do music together.
Okay. Okay, please follow them on all social media platforms. Go and stream their songs. Let them, you know, let's give them some hype. We are hospitable like that, right? Give them some hype. Thank you so much for watching.
OnePlay. Add class to your music.